Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick from Texas wanted to prove his loyalty to Donald Trump, and he wanted to prove that this last election there was a whole lot of voter fraud, and so he put up $1 million of the money from the people who gave him a whole lot of money to just prove that, because he was going to find that, guess what, Trump somehow won the election and there was voter fraud by progressives, by liberals, by those who voted for Democrats. So he offered to pay $25,000 for anyone who would see voter fraud. And what did he come up with? Check this out.
Here's a story I must share. Lieutenant Governor of the state of Texas, Dan Patrick, a Republican, I don't know if you remember this, way back when, he offered to pay up big time if evidence for real voter fraud was found. That was last year. Well, guess what? He just handed out his first reward, but it didn't go as planned. He paid out $25,000 to this guy on the screen. This guy is a progressive poll worker in the state of Pennsylvania. And guess what he showed? He showed evidence of a Republican trying to vote twice. He told our own Ari Melber that voter stuck out like a sore thumb. Watch this.
I've been known never to forget a face. I'll forget a name, but not a face. But he just had a baseball cap and black, like, Ray-Ban sunglasses on. I looked up and I was just like beside myself because we had just had a full conversation about how it wasn't okay for him to do this. In fact, it was illegal.
Real voter fraud found by a progressive poll worker in Pennsylvania, and the lieutenant governor of Texas had to pay him the $25,000.
But you know what? It has always been smoke and mirrors with Republicans. If they say you are doing this bad thing, you know, it is they who are doing it. They talk about pro-life, but all their policies kill. They talk about we believe in conservative values, but all the things that they do really are diametrically opposed to what conservatives would really want. They talk about we are fiscally responsible, yet they refuse to pay for the things that they want. They are pretty much leechers and support policies that allow others to be leechers, like those people who don't want to pay taxes. And guess what? They don't want those people to pay taxes, so they don't want the IRS going after them. They don't mind the IRS going after those people who get paid in wages and are given W-2 forms to the IRS. But you try to go into the bank accounts of the wealthy to see exactly what they're making, and it's, oh no, you cannot do that, because, you know, we are really just hypocrites. When we talk about, you know, they like to talk about Christian values, right? They forget what Jesus said about giving. They forget what Jesus said about actually helping other people. They forget that the Pharisees were the ones who always talk up good virtue, but always did the wrong thing. And again, this is no different. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number one, subscribe to our channel. And number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.